gym to do some cardio. I'm probably gonna post this video tomorrow. So the video that you'll see today is back day, and then tomorrow I'll post this one just so I can stagger the uploads. Oh man, it'll just make things a little easier on me. Man, this is shaky. Anyways, I'm still figuring out how to upload, edit videos and stuff. I kind of messed up with yesterday's video because I had spliced the videos in the opposite order. So I started with, the clip I recorded after cardio, and then midway through it cuts to on the way to cardio. So I'm sure that was a little jarring. I didn't want to take it down and re-upload it. I mean, it doesn't matter all that much. This is really just a personal log to keep track of how I'm doing, I guess. But it's also really just a nice outlet. I enjoy talking about lifting and working out and everything that's associated with it, but I don't have many lifter friends to discuss this at length with. So I figured by doing these, it is, a solid way for me to just get it out of my system. And if I pick up any viewers along the way, hey, that would be pretty sick. But anyhow, cardio today. I have not eaten yet. I've had about a bottle and a half of water. We're back onto a regular scheduled diet. I was fasting for about a month. That ended yesterday. So, bottle and a half of water, cardio, and then after cardio, I'll have breakfast. I think my family wants to go out, do a little special something, so we will be going to IHOP. That doesn't mean that I am going to cheat myself and get the dulce de leche pancakes. They sound really good. And if somebody happens to get them, I'm sure they won't be surprised if a body-sized bite was taken out of those pancakes. But I'm not going to order them myself because I'm cutting and I need to remain in that caloric deficit. It'll be a little harder to maintain that because we're back onto a regular eating schedule. So, ideally, I'll have a pretty light breakfast, mostly made up of proteins and maybe a little fat. And then I'll probably take a nap afterward. And then for lunch, that will be the most carb-heavy meal that I have, because that's going to be the pre-workout meal. So, a carb-heavy lunch, fuel the workout. And when I say carb-heavy, I really mean 60-ish grams of carbs, maybe 70. In general, for the deficit that I'm eating at, I don't want to exceed 120 grams of carbs. Still hitting the 220 grams of protein, and then fat. We free ball that one. And then, so after lunch, I'm sure there will be some sort of protein-based snack. I got this big bag of beef jerky from Sam's Club. And I'm sure if you leave me and that bag in a room alone together for long enough, one of us will come out the victor. And I'm pretty sure it'll be me. So I think that bag alone is like 82 grams of protein, something like that. So I don't think that would be very difficult to consume. Then of course I got that Ninja Creamy. I could try to put together a little ice cream concoction of sorts. We'll see. We'll see. The world is our oyster when it comes to cutting. I've got plenty of keto bread and grilled chicken and other various materials in my fridge, so we'll see what comes of it. No matter what I end up eating, it's still going to benefit me in the long run. It kind of sucks that I don't get to, act on my cravings. Go to A&D's and get a nice frozen custard, maybe Krispy Kreme donuts, or any number of yummy sweets. But what kind of tides me over is that I know whenever I bulk in the distant future, I'll be able to put those back on the table, and I'll eventually get sick of it. But until then, every day that I cut is another day that I look freakier and freakier. And by that I mean like vascular, more trim. Really, the pumps are just going to look better and better as the days progress. So, what's not to love about that? I think the only downside, con that everybody says about cutting is that you lose a little bit of the strength that you gained prior to cutting. And that's definitely true. I think my top working set on incline barbell bench was 225 for 8 to 12, which is not impressive in the grand scheme of things, but that's the working set weight for me. That's what did it at my peak. After cutting, this is the lift that suffered the most, because now my top working set looks more like 185 for 8 to 12, and that's a 40-pound difference. Now I'm sure fully carbed up, fully hydrated, well rested, perfect conditions, I could probably get up to at least 205 for 8 to 12, which I really should push myself to do, to be honest. I don't know. I could be just making excuses for myself again. So, we'll see. But somewhere in that ballpark, regardless, the point is that some strength was lost. But it's worth it in the long run. I was not expecting the gym to be as busy as it is right now. It's 8 a.m. It is a Wednesday. I just kind of thought more people would be... I'm going to try to move there. I just thought more people would be working. But who knows? As long as the treadmill is open, that's what matters. So, I will see you guys after the cardio. All right. Cardio session is complete. I definitely stayed a little too long having a yap session with the fellas in there. This is the first time I've really gone to do my cardio at a reasonable time. i.e. around 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So while I was in there, one of my buddies came up and he was like, man, you're early today, or should I say late? Because I'm normally in there around 4 a.m. or 7 p.m. So I told him, I was like, you got a little bit of both here. Just told him, I'm back on a regular schedule. Expect to see me as such. But that was nice. I love having that camaraderie. It's nice to have a group of dudes at the gym that, you get to see them. They're your buddies. You don't know their names. They don't know your name, but they are there. Also, I forgot to put my impromptu microphone on. So hopefully that sounds a little better to you. Excuse me. Allergies are still killing me. But I got some feedback on the last video where someone was saying that the road sounds are a little loud. I do have a proper microphone thing I can clip onto my hat. My cousin, he does Lego videos and he posts them on TikTok. So he bought a couple of these small, more suitable microphones. So maybe I'll steal one of those and start using it. I don't know. The only thing that's stopping me from doing anything like that, or recording in the gym or whatever, is just I don't want people to be uncomfortable. That's kind of the biggest thing is, if you see somebody, bobble on in with a mic, a full tripod, professional camera, and you don't know them, and they're just you can tell they're doing it just to become an influencer. More power to them. I'm glad that they have the confidence to do that. I can't bring myself to do it. But who knows? Maybe we'll work our way up there. Maybe I'll just not care at some point. But yeah, I definitely lost track of whatever I was actually talking about. But point being, cardio session is nice. Nice to have a group of people at the gym. It can be kind of motivational for you to come in and see some familiar faces, talk about lifting. They give you advice and vice versa. And if you're new to the gym and you don't have anything like that, just walk up to the biggest guy you see in the gym and talk to him. And I guarantee, this is a money back guarantee, that if you talk to him, he is going to be the nicest, or she is going to be the nicest person you've ever spoken to. Just get out there, make some friends. Everybody in the gym has something to say about the gym. So if you ever need advice or, inspiration or motivation, or maybe you want a rival to kind of motivate you, you can find it. But I am a little late for that breakfast I'd mentioned, so I am going to let you go. But back later today, and then expect to see that video tomorrow, and then this cardio video I will post today. I don't know if I said it in the opposite order this morning. Doesn't matter. But till next time.